Hey violins, this video is to help you practice your white belt. For this video only, I'm going to show you how to get to the white belt in music first. You will get to all of your other belts this same way. So I am on the echo page for orchestra. Up in the top in our landing page, you will see the link for music first. Click on that. Once you're there, you're going to type in your username and your password. Your username was your last name, period, first name, all lowercase. Some of you, we had to change your username. Some of you changed it yourself to have like a nickname or something. If you did that, hopefully you wrote it down somewhere. If you ever don't remember your username or you don't remember your password or it's not working, you need to email me. I need to know as soon as possible so I can reset your password and you can practice and record. Your password originally was the word welcome. If you didn't change it, then that's what it still is. Otherwise, I hope you wrote down your password also. So once you are logged into Music First, you're going to click on 6th grade orchestra. In here, you see your D string review, unless you already submitted that recording, your white belt and your yellow belt. You also, if you look over to the right here, you'll see different units. I have one for the first quarter where things like this D string review assignment are going to live. Anything that we play that's not the belts. The next thing that you'll see is belts, so you can also get to them this way. This is the white belt video, so here we go. I will have a description here. So the entire white belt is on the D string. That's a big, big hint. So you might want to watch the D string review video, go back to that fingering chart that we filled out together. Watch out for rests. Submit a recording of you bowing the piece for your white belt. Click open and practice first. And that will take me to the music for the white belt. So now the first thing that we need to do is figure out what note am I starting on. Everything is on the D string. You should look at that first note and go, that's not my open D. Open D lives down below this bottom line. So if you remember your musical alphabet pattern, you can walk your way up. Space to next line would be open D to first finger E. So my first open D isn't clear until over here. And then I don't even see another one until way over here. There's only 2 open Ds in this whole thing. So then bottom line would be first finger E. There's one. They're all over the place. A ton of first finger E's. Walking my way up further. Open D, first finger E. Next would be high second finger F sharp because we have these sharps here at the beginning. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Don't really have an F sharp until here. I don't have very many F sharps either. So open D, F sharp, there's not a ton of those. Still walking my way up. Open D, first finger E, high to F sharp. Second line, that's where we're starting. That's this note right here. Third finger G. Open, 1, 2, 3. D, E, F, G. So this first time through, I'm going to hit the play button. I am going to say just the note name G whenever I see the note G. This is a good starting point. Or if you are remembering your notes pretty well from last year, you can say or sing the notes the whole way through. So if you're ready to say or sing the whole way through, you can go ahead and pause the video here, practice that on your own, and then come back and skip ahead a little bit. But here's my step 1. I'm going to just say G whenever I see G. Ready, go. G, 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 G. So now this next time, and I encourage you to do this with me, pause, go back and do things again. This is a great way to practice. I know F sharp and D don't happen very often, so the next note that I'm going to say is E. So this time I'm going to say G anytime I see that note that is on the second line, like what I'm starting on, and I'm going to say E whenever I see the note that is on the bottom line. 1, 2, ready, go. G, G, E. G, G, E. G, E. E, E, E. G, G, E. G, G, E. G, E, 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 E. The next step would be to say or sing the notes for the whole entire song. I'm not going to do that right now, but this is a good time to pause and do that on your own. Now, our second step with a new piece of music is to say or sing the notes again, but I am going to add in my left hand. So, just a quick reminder, D is open, E is 1, F sharp is 2, G is 3. I'm starting on the note G, so I'm going to have 3 fingers down on the D string. 1, 2, ready, go. G, G, E. G, G, E. G, F, E, D, E, E, E. G, G, E. G, G, E. G, F, E, D, E, E, E. The next step is going to be to pluck and say the note names again. Now, when you're practicing with this, it does not count you in. So this is a good time to practice it without the cursor. We need to train our eyes to follow the notes like the cursor is doing, but we're not going to have a cursor in real life. So this is a good point to practice it without that. Get your instrument up, ready to go, and practice this with me. 1, 2, ready, go. G, G, E. G, G, E. G, F, E, D, E, E, E. G, G, E. G, G, E. G, F, E, D, E, E, E. When you play it without the cursor, that's a good time to be reminded also to watch out for your rests. Notice that I was giving a little bit of a cue during those rests to help fill that space, fill that time. Okay, so the next thing that is going to happen is I am going to shadow bow and say or sing the notes again. So you have some options here. You can air bow this way and go G, G, E, G, G, E, or I like to get my violin up, turn my bow upside down so I'm not getting rosin all over my elbow, and bow this way so I can have 3 things going on at the same time. My left hand, my bow hand, and I'm saying the note names. Let's try it together. 1, 2, ready, go. G, G, E. G, G, E. G, F, E, D, E, E, E. G, G, E. G, G, E. G, F, E, D, E, E, E. Now, I should also say that once again, you can pause anywhere in this video. You can rewind and do any of those steps again. I am not expecting you to get every single one of these steps perfect the first time through. You've got to practice. This is just a nice process for how you're going to practice it. So, for example, let's say when I add in the bow, which is my final step here, I'm going to mess up the heart of this piece, really, which is going from G to E and then from E back to G again. So listen to this mistake, and then I'll show you one way you can fix it, or actually a couple ways you can fix it. 1, 2, ready, go. I'm going to stop there because I'm hoping by now you noticed that the first half of this, measure 1, 2, 3, 4, is the exact same as the second half of this, measures 5, 6, 7, and 8. So this is a problem that's going to pop up in the whole thing. If you are having a hard time getting from G to E or E back to G, take those notes and practice getting from one to the other by giving your fingers lots of time. So put a big old rest in there. Lift. Put them down. Now, one of the things that was causing my problem is my fingers weren't moving together. So make sure that you're moving that 2 and 3 like a team. Lift them both, add them both. Then I'm going to make my rest shorter and get this change going faster. Until there's no rest. Another way you can practice this is you can go back and forth between G and E, but make all of the G's long. So it'll be long, short, long, short, long, short, long. Once you have that down, you're going to switch it. The G's will all be short and the E's will all be long. Short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long. Sometimes if we trick our brain and our fingers, make them do something more difficult, then doing it the normal way feels a little bit easier. Once you do that, try bowing the whole thing again. The one thing that you shouldn't do is just play the piece start to finish over and over and over and over and over again. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results. So if you're just playing start to finish and you're messing up getting from G to every time, you're actually practicing that mistake. So when you're practicing, notice how if I couldn't get from G to E or E to G, I just played those two notes. If you're having a hard time with the third measure, walking down to that open D and then turning it right back around, play these 5 notes here: G, F sharp, E, D, E. Practice what needs fixed. Don't practice what doesn't need fixed. The last thing is, anytime you practice a small piece and then you put it into a bigger piece, you probably are going to find something new to practice. So just do your best. Once you're ready to go, record it, and I'll let you know how it went. Happy practicing. Enjoy the white belt.